Hey everyone, this is Rebrand in Public, the place where we talk about how we are republishing, rebranding, and rebuilding iThemes into solid WP. And my name is Matt Cromwell. I'm the co-founder of GiveWP and now Senior Director of Customer Experience at Stellar WP.
And I'm Nathan Ingram, the host at iThemes Training.
Welcome, Nathan. Thanks for being here, man.
I'm excited. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah. Today, we want to talk about what is going to become Solid Academy. And I'm personally super excited about this. I don't know about you.
I am very excited of the whole direction and the progress, and looking forward to seeing maybe some design that I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I told you I got a little surprise for you, so I'm excited to bring that out. I wanted to kick us off real quick. A lot of folks might not know exactly how where Solid Academy came from originally, which is iThemes Training, which has been in existence, like spoiler alert, 13 years now. This is
Right.
amazing. I cannot believe you've been doing this for so long. It's amazing. Can you give us like a real short kind of history rundown of all that you've been doing with iThemes Training over the years?
Yeah, sure. So, goodness, iThemes Training started way back in 2010 as webdesign.com. That was a
That's
place where
amazing.
Corey Miller, the founder of iThemes, started this whole WordPress education project. And at that time, it was being run with a really amazing guy named Benjamin Bradley, who was the professor at webdesign.com. Did a great
Wow.
job doing all sorts of WordPress education. I actually came to iThemes as a customer, and I learned WordPress through that venue at webdesign.com. And so I've been in web for years, but moving into WordPress, it's a long story, but I had resisted it for a long time. And there's a big learning curve coming out of the old Macromedia, Dreamweaver, all that world of custom websites built by hand into a CMS. And webdesign.com provided fantastic education to learn the details of WordPress, but also connected me with a community of people that were doing what I was doing. And that made the learning go so much quicker. And so I pivoted my business and started focusing on WordPress at that time, and grew in my knowledge and understanding and grew in the community. And around 2013, I asked Benjamin, "Hey, I found this plugin that we're using. We really like it on the agency side. You ought to think about doing a training." And he said, "Well, maybe you ought to think about doing a training." Okay, well, let's give it a try, right? So
Yeah.
I did my first webinar on iThemes Training. At that point, it had become iThemes Training back
Mhm.
in 2013. And yeah, it went reasonably well. And I started presenting on a semi-regular basis. And then later it became at least weekly. And when Benjamin went to a different opportunity around 2018, I stepped in as the role of host and have been doing that ever since.
That's awesome. That's amazing. I was really fortunate to come on a couple of weeks back and meet some of the folks, and man, they love you, man.
I love them. We're all cut from the same cloth. That's the beautiful thing about a community like this, especially in our world. When you're in front of your own computer screen, oftentimes working from home, it's real easy to get isolated and feel like you're on an island and feel like, oh gosh, I'm the only one that has these problems that I'm struggling with, whether it's technical or business. Like I'm the only one that has these problems with my clients or
Yeah.
whatever. And it's just
Yeah.
not true. And when you get people into a community of like-minded people doing the same things, it really helps to not only grow and learn from a technical and that sort of understanding, but also in a business development sense and really grow businesses together.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a big part of the key that I noticed too is like camaraderie is one thing for sure, and it's important, and especially in this remote world that we live in more and more. But I also really picked up that folks really love what you're providing because you are helping them succeed. And that I think is the big key. Like they're just saying like I didn't know about these things before. You introduced it to me. I started doing it and it works and I love it. Like that to me seems to stand out really strong.
I love hearing that because that's a win for me. What I really there's people in our community that are operating at all levels of business. Some people just want to work a few hours a week, kind of as a side hustle, and they have some other full time gig. Other people, like, they're not the primary breadwinner of their house, and so maybe they're working 20 hours a week, or maybe they're full time. But whatever it is, it's what I try to do is help people avoid the pitfalls that I've fallen into and not make my mistakes, so that if you're working 5 or 20 or 50 hours a week, you are that time is maximized and you can wring every bit of productivity and work that you can out of that time so that your business fills whatever purpose you have for your business and your life.
Yeah, awesome. That's great. Um, well, one thing I want to talk about next is the whole push towards migrating to Solid and making sure that iThemes training is coming over with us. Like from a high level, iThemes training, right now it exists on the subdomain. It's called training.ithemes.com. Nathan's been running webinars there and free webinars there as well. A plugin roundup, a WordPress roundup, office hours, like really great premium webinars, all kinds of really great content. And the truth is, as I jumped into these things a little bit, I looked at all of that and I felt like this almost exists like on its own. Like obviously, I didn't know enough about what was going on here. And if that's the case, like people on the outside really don't know enough about what's going on here. So I felt really compelled to make sure that in this move towards solid, that we try to really put training, aka academy, on a pedestal and make it really front and center of what we offer at Solid WP. So that's the plan. That's the intention. We also talked a little bit about making sure that we have lots of training resources at iThemes that's been built over the years. And I want to bring them all under the same umbrella. So, Solid Academy is going to kind of grow and evolve into more than just video content. I don't mean to say just video content, but like more than video content, and grow into also being the home for all of our iThemes ebooks that we've had over the years, all of our iThemes tutorials that we've had over the years. In some way, we might even say that the blog belongs to iThemes Academy or iThemes Academy, iThemes Training, Solid Academy. So we'll see. There's a couple of little things I still want to figure out, but that's kind of the direction that we're going overall. So personally, I'm really excited about it. There's some nomenclature we're going to switch up. Nobody really calls things ebooks anymore. That feels a little like early aughts. So we're going to be calling them solid guides. Tutorials are still tutorials, but we have solid guides and tutorials, and we have free content. We have premium content. I'm really excited about all of it. Yeah. Overall, Nathan, you seem to also be excited about this new direction as well. Is there anything in particular that stands out to you?
Oh goodness, a few things. So we've talked about moving our content now, kind of going two different directions with some premium content and some free content. Moving into the YouTube world with our free content
Hmm.
is super exciting.
Hmm.
So much of what we've done in the past, like you mentioned, it's sort of lived on this other website that a lot of people didn't know was even there, and it's hard to find things. And there's over 1,200 different training events that are buried on the training.ithemes.com website.
That's
And
a
there's
lot.
so much good information there. And it's kind of like we've sort of been hiding in a box over here. And people have said, it's the best kept secret in WordPress. We've heard that term thrown around several times over the years. And hopefully now we can let more people in on the work that we're doing and the help that we can
Absolutely.
be to people who are doing WordPress with clients.
Absolutely. That's wonderful. That would be so great. I'm excited. So let's get to the fun, exciting part. I want to kind of walk through a little bit of our potential logos because as some of you may have seen, we have our solid WP icon and logo, and we have been slowly rolling out or kind of previewing a solid security logo and icon, and solid backups icon and logo, and solid central icon and logo as well. We really wanted, like I said, want to put Academy front and center, so it's getting its own logo as well. So I have two different variations here, and here's the
Drum
reveal.
roll, please. Oh,
Solid
nice.
Academy.
Love the light
Hey,
bulb. Yeah. It's all about
yeah,
ideas. I like that.
Yeah, we talked a bit about it, right? Like, our first stab, this wasn't our first stab, I'll say already. This wasn't our first stab. Our first stab was actually more of like a graduation cap. You and I both were kind of like,
Not quite.
nah, not so much. Like, we don't want folks to feel like they're going to school. Like, you know, um, but that we're coming up with ideas,
Yes.
ingenuity, like brain power, like that's all I think really game. And a couple different variations. All of the solid product logos and icons have different variations to them. So we have the purple and on the white, and then we have purple on purple. I'm not sure how the purple on purple really flies, honestly. Maybe
Yeah,
on a white background.
it loses something there, yeah.
Yeah. And then we have the white versions, which we can have white background with purple icon or with the dark icon. Yeah. I think they all have like a bit of pop to them, which, designers hate it when I say that, but like, um,
That's
but
a
it
technical
really
term.
stands
Yeah,
out. It feels solid, right?
I like it.
Cool, cool. All right. I got one more variation. Not a light bulb. What do you think of this one?
Ooh. Oh, now you're making it hard. Um,
I still see you. You're still here.
wow, the world just stopped. Sorry about that. Talk about live, my computer just went black.
Oh,
That's
terrible.
not what you want to happen. Okay, well, rebrand in public. There you go.
You're back?
Yeah, gosh, I don't know which one I like better. Um, Goodness, because a lot of what we do is, in iThemes training over the years, some of the best trainings that we've done have been combining, this plugin with that plugin and doing something different and experimentation. And that really
Mhm,
fits with this logo. I really like
mhm,
that.
mhm.
Ah,
Yeah,
gosh, Matt, I don't know which one I like better.
yeah. I mean, what if I do this? Like,
Ooh, see, I like that a lot too.
yeah, I will say this one is rough. It's a lot newer, and hasn't been beat up all that much yet. But I wanted to get the idea out there. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know which I like better.
yeah. It's kind of like we can go the path of ingenuity, ideas, brightness, or we can go the direction of like experimentation and testing. Um, they evoke different types of ideas, essentially, right?
I am I'm leaning this I actually like the beaker, I think. Both of them
Hmm.
are great. If you had
Hmm.
to twist my arm, I think I would lean this direction.
Interesting. Well, that's what this is all about because I'm hoping we can hear back from our folks and see what they have to say about it.
Gosh, these are great.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Tell us what you think, folks, in the comments or reach out to us over email, light bulb or beaker. Which way are you going? So, but for now, that's Solid Academy. That's the idea. Nathan, any last ideas or comments or hopes and dreams and aspirations that you've got?
Oh, goodness. I think what I'm the most excited about in this whole transition is being able to do what we've always done better. So communicate, we're training. We've always done training really well. Where we've lacked is communicating what we're doing very well with a broader audience than just our core. And I think that's going to be a huge step up forward. And I think we're going to be able to help more people. And that's really why I'm in this to begin with.
Absolutely. Same, same. I agree. That's awesome. Well, thanks so much, everybody. This has been Rebrand in Public, and we will see you next time. Thanks a bunch.